I'm Matt Celoria.
And I'm Amber Celoria.
We have 4 kids. We just finished adopting our 4th child, Asher, from South Korea. For us, the big obstacle seemed to be the expenses, and it turned out that it was the wait. When we signed on the dotted line, we signed with the intention of a less than 2-year wait, and our adoption took 3 years from the time that we made the decision to the time that we brought him home. The day that we went to Korea and we got to see him for the first time, to have your son walk in the room is a really awesome experience. To see this kid for the first time in person,
instead of a picture that you get.
That's your son. And so I'm sure it was that way for Michael and Paige and Luke to see their brother.
See anybody yet?
No, not yet. They're there! What? There they are!
They'd been waiting for him for 3 years too, seeing his picture on the refrigerator. He knew their names, he'd seen their pictures his whole life as well. It's like a story coming to life.
When we did come home, that very first night after we got back from the airport, the kids played very well together, which was a good thing. But the next morning, reality happened.
The biggest challenge initially was those sibling relationships and figuring out those roles. There was a lot of refereeing we had to do, a lot of fighting and stuff, but isn't that normal for brothers and sisters?
It really brings that to you where you're like, I have to be patient with him and I have to love him because that's what God does for me.
Romans 8 tells us that not only did God legally adopt us, but He has emotionally adopted us because we've received the spirit of adoption as sons. So now we cry, Abba, Father. He's our dad. And so it's the same way as we're adopting Asher. It's not just a legal matter. We're officially on paper, he's a Celoria. He's our son. That's the way it is in God's family. He's made us belong. He's made us a part of his family. Our family can be a picture of that. Our church was very supportive of the adoption, fundraisers, people giving, people praying for us. A church member who was talking about Karis, it was a tremendous help. With Karis, what's driving it isn't just the dollars and cents of adoption, it's the message of adoption. Karis means grace, and that's the way God gives us things we don't deserve. So we're very blessed and very thankful for the folks that give to Karis. God doesn't call everybody to bring a child into their home, but as Christians, we are all called to take care of those that don't have homes.